This is the beginning of the end. Or the beginning of the beginning.
No, this is like the start of it all. Hi.
Okay, take 2. Hello.
Hello, guys. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the first ever episode of The Queen and the Queer. I think it's going to be quicker.
It just be like a conversation. Okay. We are being kind of awkward. Okay.
Our goal is for them to want to be our best friends.
Right.
We're kind of acting cocky and I don't like it.
And we're acting awkward.
And we're awkward.
We're cocky and awkward, and that's a really weird combination.
You know what we need?
What?
It's the Queen and the Queer podcast.
You guys, this is our very I am shouting in the mic.
Because we're so excited.
We are so excited. That's your mic over there. He's yelling into...
Stop! Sorry, I'm yelling into your mic. That's how excited I am, though.
You guys, I am so sorry if you were casually just tuning in, but you have landed on a piece of history.
Literally.
This is the very, very, very first episode of The Queen and the Queer. And I am one of your hosts, the Queen.
And I am the other one of your hosts, the other Queen. I guess that makes me the queer. What the hell ever. Hi, I'm the queer. My name is Garrett.
No, you're the both. You are kind of both. You're the queen and the queer.
We really don't even need you here.
No, you really don't.
Yeah.
But my other name is Lexi. I don't call myself the queen. I just love...
Yes, she does.
No, I just love being like, yes, queen. So when we were talking about names, this one just flew right out of my mouth.
And I'm queer.
Anywho,
just came really
Lexi,
natural.
I'm Lexi.
I'm Garrett.
This is Garrett, and we are best friends. And when I say best friends, you know how somebody, you know, girls, they'll be like, oh yeah, she's like my best friend. No, he's not like my best friend. He is my best friend. Mm. All last year, he was my man of honor, which, you know what? Why does that have to end after a wedding?
It didn't.
I'm gonna still. You're gonna be the man of my honor. You're gonna be the man of my honor or man of honor for the rest of the times.
All the times.
All the times.
That was a really fun time too. We'll get more into that later, though. The wedding stuff.
Yeah, the wedding. Which, by the way, I am married, and yes. Garrett is as single as a Lay's Pringle.
Yes, I am living. She's married, and I have 4 roommates. So we almost have the same life.
Yeah, no, we are living 2 completely different lives, but we're still the same person. So that's why it's kind of cool, and we blend very nicely.
We really do.
Yeah, I think we keep each other balanced. But yeah, we're both kind of a disaster. We're all over the place, but we're so much fun to be around. And so that's why we're gonna
do this podcast.
Attempt this and be on this endeavor. And we have literally been taught, you know what, we've actually recorded so many episodes over the year, but just never got around to it. Let life get in the way, but now we're in a pandemic and have nothing else to do. And
we decided that, you know what, it's really a disservice for the world to not hear what we have to say.
Oh gosh.
So it's time. Y'all get ready. You're going to be pleasantly surprised.
We're a nightmare, but it's really fun to be around us.
But ever since I met Lexi, I just always thought she was the sweetest little thing, and I've always really liked her. Lexi, what did you think about me?
Okay, so let's back. You're jumping ahead of yourself, Garrett. So
God.
We've been best friends for 8 years now,
yeah. And
we live in Nashville now, but we actually met in Los Angeles. Both of us moved to become these huge... Okay, I'm sure you guys know Julia Roberts. I'm sure you guys know Leonardo DiCaprio.
Ever heard of them?
Ever heard of them? Well, yeah, no, that's literally what we moved to Los Angeles to be like.
Yes.
We wanted to be the next big things.
Next Channing Tatum. I was ready for it.
He was ready. I was ready. And...
Turns out Hollywood wasn't.
Exactly. So now we're here. But anyways, so we went to a critically acclaimed acting conservatory.
Yes, I got college credits for all of my classes that
I
took.
Do you know we didn't get credits for any of these?
No way.
Yes, I actually... No, I have to tell you. Okay, you guys, so we went to, I'm sure if you ever tried acting or anything, you saw, like, online, the New York film. Let's just name drop. Let's be real.
What are they going to do, sue us?
Yeah, they gave us nothing. Like, might as well just.
I didn't even get college credits.
We didn't even get credits. So, Garrett and I probably both Googled how to become an actor and all this stuff. So, we both got, like, these targeted ads, like New York Film Academy, all over our stuff. So, we both ended up going, and we went, and when I first met Garrett, I could not, you guys, and I didn't hate. Hate is a strong word. But, like, I really disliked him.
Isn't that sweet? Tell us why.
Well, he was just so over the top. And I'm like, geez, this guy, like, oh, God. I try to dodge him. So, we're at orientation. We haven't even started school or class or anything.
Quote, unquote, school. You can't see the air quotes.
We're at our, quote, unquote, orientation. We're meeting everyone. We're just in like different like rooms to hear like guidelines, rules, and kind of like the rundown of the year and just the setup. So we hadn't been divided up yet into like groups or classes or whatever, because that's what they did there. And I walk in. It's my very first class, and like, ladies, men, you guys know when you walk into a bar and like somebody kind of like sees you and like tries to like insert themselves in any conversation, whether they're hitting on you or just anything. Well, Garrett, I walk in the room and I just see this guy like leaned up against this wall and like he's doing whatever he can to insert himself in the conversation. I'm sure we all had a friend like that in high school. That one guy who was just like trying to be there. Oh, that's kind of sad.
Hey, I clawed my way back in. I don't feel bad about it.
Oh, God. So he's posted up against this wall, sitting in this chair, and, like, everyone's, like, sitting down. Like, no one's really doing anything. He's, like...
It's, like, awkward first day where, like, no one knows anybody. Everyone's kind of, like, weird.
Yeah, exactly. And so he's, like... The professor or teacher, whatever you want to call him, didn't walk in yet. And so he's like... Professor. So who of y'all is actually going to stay here? And everyone's like, what? Like, we hadn't even started our first day, bro. Like, chill. And he's like, because I plan on transferring to the Paris campus.
I took 3 years of high school French. I was ready for it.
Oh, my God. And everyone's like, dude, like, we are all just here and trying to be present. Like, do you have to, like, let us all know how you're, like, already peacing out?
I was basically just saying, like, don't fall in love with me because I'm going to be in Paris soon.
And then, like, no one really answers. And then he's like, so there was, like, different ads for different, like, TVs from we were, like, on the same, like, lot as Paramount and, like, Universal. And there's, like, an ad for, like, Big Bang Theory, like, hanging up on the wall. And he was like, so who in here likes Big Bang Theory? Because I cannot stand it.
And there were, like, people that were like, yeah, I like it. And I was like, it's really stupid.
Oh, my God. Like, this guy is just, like, in the corner, like, just trying to get attention. And I was like, this guy is too much. So I ignore him. And, yeah, I was like, please don't put us in a class together.
Pause. So, not long after that orientation, we had this, like, weird dinner on the Universal Studios lot in Burbank, California.
I got so dressed up for that. I was like, this is such a big deal. I'm on the Universal lot having dinner.
And I had, like, cargo
shorts. I swear,
shorts.
my whole tuition probably paid for that private dinner.
It was really stupid.
It was so dumb. And it was like...
Hey, we got free hoodies.
We did. I didn't get a hoodie.
I'm not giving you mine, but we did.
Oh my God, I didn't get a hoodie.
Yeah, sorry.
Shit.
Yeah, you should have gone over to the merch table.
Should I email them and be like, hey guys, I went there in 2013. I was talking to an old friend and I didn't get my hoodie.
Oh, so now I've been demoted to an old friend.
I was talking to an old pal. Catching up.
An acquaintance. I was having tea with an acquaintance. No, okay, so we're at this like bumfuck dinner and like we're sitting here and like I'm just like talking to whoever's at my table, you know, just hanging out. Well, here comes Lexi and she sits right beside me. So I'm just like I'm talking to her, I'm looking over, like I'm just talking whatever. I look away and I'm talking to the other people. I look back, Lexi's gone. Lexi ran away from me.
Bye. Oh yeah, no, I remember like seeing him. We get in a group and then he's like chatting somebody's ear off and I'm like, okay, I'm like not in the mood for this. So I don't really remember disappearing, but if I did, I was probably like, yeah, Bye.
Bye now.
It's like when that guy buys you a drink at the bar that you're totally not into, but he tells you like, yes, let me get you this drink, and you're like, fuck, and then you're at the bar and the bartender gives you the drink, and then you're like, all right, bye. You like somehow disappear, and like he like tells himself you're at the bathroom. Same situation.
Okay, but like I guess for all the guys listening, like you almost feel like you have to like impress people a little bit, to like whatever. Like does that I can't be the only one that like tries to like put himself out there too much to like maybe try to impress people. Maybe it's stupid. I don't know. It's probably stupid. Obviously it's stupid because it didn't work.
Wonder too, so Garrett and I are best friends, but I wonder like with you guys, like I wonder like have you ever met your significant other, like husband now or anything, and like absolutely hated them at the beginning, or your best friend, maybe like us, like your best friend, you met them and you totally hated them, like from the
Remember
start.
when hate was a strong word like 4 minutes ago? Love that. I wouldn't say hate, it's a strong word. Fucking hated them.
Oh my god.
But anyway, yeah. The truth comes out. Podcast number 1. Love this. This is going to tear us apart.
Thank you, but I'm just saying for them.
But yeah, obviously I
No,
clawed
but,
my
like,
way
how
back
cool,
in.
though. Like, okay, yeah, we were married first day, but like I totally hated my husband. Like, I want to hear those stories because like it's a miracle.
Sometimes life just has different plans.
Like, if I were to script our life, like, how cool, like, oh yeah, let's make them totally hate each other at the beginning, and then they end up being best friends, and now you're in the wedding. Like, that seems like something, a script,
Yeah.
But, like, that doesn't really happen in real life, so that's why I'm like, oh my god, if there's, like, more things like this, I want to hear.
Like, really bad first impressions that turns out to not be so bad in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like, I actually do have a great story. There's this one guy, it was, like, my brother's friend. It was his first date with this girl, and he was, like, a full-on college athlete, you guys, like swimmer, amazing swimmer, but he was in like his winter season, so he was doing like 2 days. So they had the practice before class, which was like from like 5:30 to 7:30, and then they had the practice like at night or after classes and all that stuff. So there was this girl, and he kept like blowing her off, but he was super into her, so he kept blowing her off because swimming, tired, this, that, all the stuff, and he wanted to like go out and have a drink, but then he'd have an early morning practice, so he kept blowing her off, and then he finally like decides like, I'm so tired, but I'm just gonna go on this date, and he fell asleep. They were driving because they went to a college that was like a little outside of Kansas City, and they were driving into Kansas City to go to dinner, and he was like so tired, and I don't know why she was driving. Now that I'm thinking this story, she picked him up, was driving, and he fell asleep in the car. And now they're married, which is the most epic thing ever. But like, talk about a horrible first date. You're in the car like talking about things, and he's asleep.
Yeah, that would have been my first and last date.
No, yeah.
But that's really cool though.
I know, and like it must be like a really small college too. But anyways, I definitely want to hear from you guys if you had something like that, because Garrett, like, I thank God every day for him, because he, not to like now pull religion into this podcast, but like he literally is my best friend, and I don't have sisters, so he's literally my sister. Like, if we're just so close, and I'm so excited for you guys to get to know him, because you guys are going to love him way more than you love me.
You really will. It's going to blow your mind.
No, you will. You guys, literally, girls try to steal him from me.
And they're so much uglier than her.
Oh my god.
So, like, that's a no.
No.
When you're a solid 3, you have to be with someone that's definitely like a 9 or a 10 to like make up for it.
Oh my god, stop. No, but like, we'll like hang out with friends. Like, when I first moved to Nashville, girls would be like, oh my god, like, who's your one friend that you post all these like funny Insta story videos with? And I'm like, oh my god, Garrett. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, he actually lives, like, no, you moved here before me.
Yeah, I moved here in 2016.
And then I was like part-time my senior year of college.
Yeah.
And anyways, long story short, I was like, yeah, no, he's here and all this stuff. And they'd be like, oh my god, invite him. And then I would. And like, girls who made half the effort to be friends with me, like, would like go over the top to be friends with Garrett. And I was like, Garrett, watch out. Some girls just want a gay best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's very superficial.
It's very superficial. Which, like,
But I know where my bread's buttered.
And, like, I think with me and you knew I didn't want you from the beginning.
Yeah, I had to fight for this. Lexi's my trophy.
No, but, like, seriously, some girls, like, how do you feel? Like, do you ever feel like you used just to be the gay best friend?
Sometimes. But, like, I think every gay guy, and I can't speak for every gay guy, so weigh in on this, y'all. But, like, I think that every gay guy kind of feels like that. It's, like, more or less just, like, an accessory. Like a purse or a necklace. Like, I feel like having a gay best friend is more or less just, like, a rite of passage for a girl. And it's not necessarily, like, a meaningful relationship. And I feel like a lot of gay guys, especially, get, like, really screwed on that end. With having girlfriends. So, like, it's important to have relationships that are not only fun, but, like, meaningful. So that's your little, like, therapy hour with me. Back to having fun now.
Yeah, but really quick, from my side, it's the worst when, like, some girl is, like, randomly, like, she's around you, whatever, like, makes no effort in, like, group settings to be friends with you, and then she's like, oh, like, who's Garrett? And then, like, all of a sudden is, like, commenting on Garrett's stuff, like, let's go do Chick-fil-A dates. And I'm like, what? You know what, though? It's not even about Garrett being, like, the gay best friend. He is the best person ever, so it's probably just your personality, but, like, it
probably is.
Probably, but, like, it's sometime, like, if it weren't you two, like, I've heard girls go, like, I want a gay best friend.
I'm telling you, it's an accessory. It is just, it's one of those things that, like, now that, like, gay has become, like, not as taboo anymore, like, girls are, like, cool with it, and, like, everybody wants one. And it's, like, weird. It's, like, don't even make it a thing. Like, just be friends with someone because you like them and you're friends with them.
Yeah.
Like, don't, like, seek out a gay person just because they're gay.
And ladies, they do not tell you that you're fabulous as much as you think that they would.
No. We're honest.
Truth. Good Lord. Okay, which that actually, speaking of honest, we're gonna get real honest here. So I'm sure you guys all know it's hot. It's summer. We're recording our first podcast and we're hot as hell because we turned off the air so it wouldn't mess with our sound. But just listen to this.
You didn't know you were getting ASMR in this one, did you?
Yeah. Oh, baby, yes.
You didn't know it.
So we would like to just shout out to anything that keeps us cool this summer, and that is Truly. Because they truly are there for us and keeping us cool and intoxicated.
And also this summer, I'll wait. Here, fill me up too.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to use it all on my...
You didn't. That's like half and half. You're good.
Okay.
This summer, I don't know if this is a limited flavor, but it's the pineapple flavor. They have it available in a 6-pack. Holy crap, y'all.
You guys, and speaking of 6-pack, 100 calories per one, 5%.
I thought you were going to say me.
Nope. 5% alcohol. This is truly your summer drink if you are trying to stay fit, healthy, and in shape. And no, that was not a sponsored ad. We're not sponsored by anyone, guys. This is episode 1. Let's be real here.
And honestly, y'all, we're so lucky that we're not sponsored right now because this is just our honesty hour. This is the time that we get to tell you the products that we actually loved and we're not getting paid to do it. So seriously, Truly Pineapple, truly cannot recommend highly enough.
Yes, and back to the show.
Welcome back.
All right, so obviously there's something crazy going on in this world.
Maybe you've heard of it.
Maybe you've heard of it. Honestly, it makes me feel filthy to say these words over and over again. But we gotta talk. We're gonna address it in this first episode, and then we're gonna put it under the pillow and go to sleep and never bring it up again.
Are you talking about your vibrator?
No. Oh. I am talking about... No! I am talking about the... quarantine. The third Q of the hour. I'm the queen, he's the queer.
And we're in quarantine.
And we're in quarantine, bitches.
So many Qs.
So many Qs. I kind of love it, but I also hate it.
I just hate it.
I know.
I think it's...
I kind of hate it too.
Okay. Flip-flopping, girl.
it's not always black and white.
Okay, now I'll be honest. I thrive on like just energy anyway. Like I pick up on people's energy. So like the chaos of like the first week or two I thought was really fun. Like everybody was like, oh my god, like are we gonna die? Are we not? Like what do we do? And like every day there was new information.
Pause. I remember a phone call like when all this news he was breathing heavy and was like, I just went to the store, got all these canned goods. Like he literally said canned goods. Like what? Are we in 3rd grade doing a science project and doing a food drive? Canned goods? What?
So like I said, I thrive off of energy.
He loved the drama.
I love the drama.
Oh god.
I'm like walking in with my mask. I'm like pushing old ladies out of the way.
State of emergency, he thrives.
Oh yes. I'm ready for it. And like these old ladies that come in like trying to get their like I'm parking in the handicap spots. I'm getting my canned goods. Y'all fend for yourself. So, but like after the first 2 weeks of that, I was over it. Like, I'm sorry, but the drama wore off and it was not fun anymore. And all I wanted to do was go to Cheddar's. And it was closed. Lexi had her birthday. We both turned 26 this year. So we're no longer on our parents' insurance. Holler. If our legs fall off, we lose a lot of money.
We're screwed.
But yeah, how was your birthday? I didn't really hear about your birthday much besides just the call that we did.
It was fine, but I wanted to save this moment for this podcast to explain to you why I'm such a great friend.
Oh my god.
So Garrett's like the biggest Celine Dion fan like ever, you guys.
Like I have the tattoo on my arm.
Oh my god. My first like college project was like a doc story about why he's so huge.
She's the reason I studied French in the first place. That's why I was going to go to Paris.
Yeah. Okay, so let me...
What are you going to show me?
Well, don't freak out. But okay, so like every year, like I reach out from someone from Ellen, like to try, because Celine's so big and all this stuff. So I'm like always trying to reach out. Don't get excited because it doesn't end good. But so for your birthday, I wrote to Celine Dion on Instagram and no one wrote back. Yeah, no one wrote back, but
I've been trying for years.
Oh shit. Well, she's gonna see this, but I wrote, "Hi Celine, I doubt you will see this, but," and I don't know. I just woke up and I misspelled some things, so that's probably why she didn't write back. But I wrote, "Hi Celine, I doubt you will see this, but my good." Oh, fuck. No, I didn't misspell.
Okay, well, Celine doesn't sing. She doesn't speak English that well anyway.
But I said,
so it's
God
okay.
is good, and maybe you will. I don't know.
Wow, I'm getting that tattooed on me next.
I said,
I'm changing my Insta bio.
Oh my god, I fucked up so much on this message. I can't even. I write, "Hi." This is word for word. You guys, I'm very dyslexic, so here we go. I haven't reread this. I'm sorry. This was supposed to be like really hard.
I might never meet her now because of this.
This was supposed to be sweet.
Oh my god.
Hi Celine, I doubt you will see this, but God is good and maybe you will. My lifelong best friend is literally your biggest fan. Today is his birthday and his name is Garrett. If you would be willing to make a video, I will film his reaction for you and it would mean the world. Thank you, Celine. And then
I just got goosebumps. Like, that's so sweet.
And then I sent her like all of your like creepy posts obsessing over her because he's posted about her a ton on Instagram.
I have like 10 posts on Instagram and most of them are her. So if any of you are listening and you're like a cousin of Celine Dion or like a family friend or maybe you've like, I don't know, whatever. Just know that I have the tattoo. I have every album on vinyl. I have every album on CD. I studied French for years and years. I am absolutely obsessed with her. We'll have another podcast dedicated just to this. But for right now, I need to have her in my life and I need to meet her. I need to tell her thank you.
Am I not enough?
No.
Okay, you guys, so last topic of the day, and this is epic, and I'm really excited to get dirty with you all because this is a secret lifelong dream of mine, and
God.
Here I go. So, have you noticed, since we've been in quarantine, literally I know people complain about like, oh, my friends are getting married. No. Literally everyone is announcing that they have babies due in November, which means quarantine babies.
Yeah, we're going to have like a new generation.
Oh, They're gonna be the quarantinis.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, no, literally, you guys. Even people that I didn't think would have kids, everyone is doing the dang thing.
And that's why being gay really comes in handy during quarantine.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, but I'm just saying I'm not getting pregnant either.
That's true.
That's good.
You could adopt, though.
I could adopt. I'm probably going to adopt one of your all's babies that you're not going to take care of that's born in November.
Oh my god, we'll leave it. We'll leave it at that. But really quick, I know I spilled on you guys that I'm married and stuff, but Garrett is fully single. So for any of you gentlemen out there, what's your type?
Oh wow. Okay, put me on the spot. I'm 6'5", so preferably someone that's taller. If you know more than 5 Bette Midler songs, don't even reach out. That's not worth it.
If you know more or less than?
If you know more. I really don't want like a Queenie kind of person.
Oh.
Sorry.
I thought you loved Bette Midler.
I do love Bette Midler, but
you
that's what
can
I'm
be the
saying.
only one who
right.
love her.
Like
Oh.
if you're like a football fan, if you're really
So
into
you want like a dude. What do they call
Right.
that? Like, what are you then?
Like a gay person. I don't.
No, but like, what do
mean?
they call the more masculine ones?
Mask.
Oh, so you want a more mask.
Right, MASC, mask. Yeah, so that's, and I know that they're like very hot on the market, and that's like what every gay person is looking for, but I have a lot to offer if I do say so myself.
What do you have to offer?
My personality. I don't have much in the looks department, so sorry about that.
Stop.
Well, I don't.
He looks like Ed Sheeran, and
If
he's
Ed Sheeran and Humpty Dumpty like had some weird love child. I have a great family. Yeah, so come get it, boys. Oh, and if you're black, that's a huge plus.
You a black guy?
I do. I really do. I really want to like date a professional football player. So that's my type. Yeah. Someone's going to pin me up against a wall.
You know what I want?
What do you want?
I want to put you on some sites. He says he's on like Bumble and shit.
I
but,
am.
like,
I'll show you.
No, like let's get on some like, what about like an exotic like European like football like dating site?
I have never heard of those, but let's do it.
I think you haven't given love a shot.
I have.
No, you haven't. He's been on like literally. Okay, I've set him up on one date, and like he's been on one other one. You're always.
I've been on a couple.
Yeah, but like I feel like you don't try.
I don't try, but also to that point, I also know what it is that I'm looking for
Okay.
in a person. And if I know for a fact that whoever it is doesn't offer what I'm looking for,
But
what's the point? You know?
I would validate that, but the fact that you haven't like been dating somebody for like it's not like you've been burned by tons of guys.
No.
So
not tons.
that's if you had been burned by tons of guys with like in these long crazy relationships, I'd be like, okay, yeah, of course he knows. But like it's like when a girl goes into the store and she's like, oh, I like that one, but she tries on something else and it looks amazing on her. Like I don't want you to close yourself off.
Right, I know.
You know?
So if you think that you're worthy of my love, comment below or whatever you do on a podcast and let me know.
Do you want them to like Celine Dion?
No.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? Okay, but like go to a few concerts with me. Like I want you to go and like pretend that you hate it but secretly love it. And like I want to pretend that like I hate watching football with you, but like I actually will hate it. But like because we're together, it'll be really sweet. We'll have a love for the ages. Somebody love me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Cool deal.
So that's Garrett's love life, and it's gonna evolve over
What a
time.
sad story. Yeah,
guys-
stay tuned for this.
No, I'm gonna dig deep as hell into his relationship, set him up on a few new sites, and it'll be quite the journey, and we can all go through it together. But anyways, guys, I mean, I feel good about this first episode. Is this where we close it?
I do too. I feel
I
pretty
feel
good
great.
about it.
I feel like we're funny. I feel like we're likable. Anyways, guys, I know this episode was all over the place, but it's perfect because that's who we are.
And we will, as this goes on, we're going to figure it out. We're going to get there. It's going to be awesome. You're going to love it. We are hot as shit.
Yes, queens. And if you're in Nashville ever, let us know and we'll go have a cocktail.
I might be there. Depends.
I'll be there for sure. All right, anyways, you guys, thank you so much.
Okay.
All right, you guys, bye. We'll see you next week.
Adios, motherfuckers.